Welcome back to Riffsley Trickfinger. We're painting a magnificent wave in my favourite aqua, teal, green, glassy green. I primed this canvas with gesso. Good priming. I didn't sand it, should have sanded it, but impatient. Just primed it, let it dry, painted on it. If you give it a good sanding, you can make it smoother and less likely to get that canvas texture. But I think I might start painting on wood. It would be nice and smooth and probably better for my technique. So, how about some wave facts? The tallest wave ever measured was 1,719 feet high at that Lituya Bay in Alaska. That's one hell of a high wave. 1,719 feet. The tallest ocean wave was 90 feet. 95 feet actually, 95 feet high. That was near Scotland during a big storm. There's some big waves for you. This one's not that big. I could have put a little person in there to give it scale so you can see how big it is. A little boat or something. So, waves. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how to paint a wave. You can see how I'm doing it. Kind of block in the shapes, make a horizon line, and just build it up. It looks like I'm painting a lot of white there. I'm putting a lot of white in where the froth is. But actually I mix up quite a lot of green with the white. So it's almost white, but it's a bit off white and saving the real highlights for spots that I want to stand out as white. So you don't want to overuse your white. There's a lot of grey in there. You see it as white, but it is grey. And some of it is more of a glaze over darker areas. So how waves formed? They're mainly waves like this formed by wind blowing the water. Now waves don't move, they don't actually come forward. Waves, well, ocean waves are just oscillating with the water going up and down. So if you threw a bottle into the water, the bottle would just bob up and down. It wouldn't get caught by the wave and travel with it. So waves don't actually move, the water just goes up and down and the energy moves through the water. It makes the wave look like it's travelling. It's the energy travelling through the water. When it reaches the beach, there will be a drag underneath as it hits the sand, and the water on the top will fall forward and the waves will crash forward. Now currents are moving water and that water gets dragged out. It's also caused by wind and things like warm and cold water moving around. So waves are mechanical. They actually travel through something. The water doesn't actually move, and it only moves up and down, but it doesn't travel. Swells are rolling waves. They travel long distances through the ocean. They're generated by... Oh, here comes an ad break. Bloody hell. Get your limited edition Riffsley beer cooler. In high quality polyurethane. Covered in fabric. Use it for stubbies, cans. has a bottom in it so it won't leak and leave a wet spot on your table. It'll be a conversation piece. And you won't lose your beer. You'll always be in your Riffsley Cooler. Limited edition Green Island coolers, still a few left. Send me a message or contact me by email for a Riffsley Cooler. Back to our show. So, as I was saying, swells are rolling waves that travel long distances through the ocean. They're not generated by the local wind, but by distant storms. Swells are typically measured from the crest to the trough. They're not choppy like wind waves, they're smooth waves. Now, ocean currents. An ocean current is a continuous flow of water in the ocean. Some currents are surface currents, while other currents are much deeper and flow hundreds of feet below the surface of the water. What causes the ocean currents? It's usually caused by wind. As the wind changes, the current may change as well. Currents are also influenced by the rotation of the Earth, called the Coriolis Effect. This causes currents to flow clockwise in the northern hemisphere and counterclockwise in the southern hemisphere. Now, deep open ocean currents are caused by a number of things, including the temperature, how salty the water is, and the density of the water. Also, there's the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun on the Earth. And currents also influence the climate. In some areas, warm water is moved from the equator to colder region, causing the region to be warmer. Like the Gulf Stream current, it pulls warm water from the equator to the coast of Western Europe. As a result, areas such as the United Kingdom are typically much warmer than areas at the same northern latitude in North America. Now, I'm almost finished there. I love that green, bottle green, like a Coke bottle green. Been fiddling with this little current there, little whirlpool on the shoulder of the wave there. Trying to get those little foam tendrils in. Trying to make it look like water. Now, I've painted so many wave paintings and water paintings. I've got an affinity with the water paintings. Thanks for coming and watching these Riffsley videos. Leave a message, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to get a Riffsley beer cooler and you can't leave a message because you're not subscribed or you don't have a YouTube account, you can email me on millertrio@gmail.com, millertrio@gmail.com, or painting with Riffsley@gmail.com. Painting water's a lot of fun. Yeah, almost done there, I think. Knock back a bit of that foam tendrils over there on the right. yeah, that's about it. So come back next Saturday for another video. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. Maybe something different. So I have a couple more videos to put out, maybe another 3 paintings, and that's going to bring me up to a full year of painting with Riffsley, with the anniversary. So I said I'll do it for a year. So leave a comment if you want me to keep doing these paintings. There you go, it's all done.
There's nothing wrong with you, babe. I think good tea done shuffle can't kill.
Let me know if you want a Riffsley beer cooler. Send me an email, give me a message. Email me at militrio@gmail.com or paintingwithriffsley@gmail.com. See you later.